What is up, YouTube? It is your boy King Beam, aka I Love You in Every Universe, and today we gonna be talking about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I just saw it 2 days ago, and my first impressions of the movie, it was solid. It wasn't like a No Way Home or an Infinity War level of like, oh my gosh, like this is the greatest Marvel movie ever, but like it was a really solid Marvel movie, and I'm just gonna talk about it for a little while, give you my takes, my review, whatever you want to call it. Before the video starts, just want to remind you guys to please like and subscribe if you are new. 99% of you that watch the videos are not subscribed, so let's hit that subscribe button. Come and join my family, my community, you feel me? And yeah, turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video that I'm putting out. And yeah, with all that YouTuber stuff out of the way, let's get into the video. So WandaVision, I'm not one, I keep saying that. So Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I would consider it a Marvel horror movie, I guess. Like however close they can get to a horror movie and PG-13 format, that's what this movie was. And Sam Raimi, he is known for his horror movies. Like even in Spider-Man 2, he had a lot of horror elements. Like with when Doc Ock first got his arms put on, they were like zoomed in and like attacking the nurses and stuff, and then like the nurses like the high-pitched the little scream in a horror movie. Yeah, Sam Raimi loves his horror movie elements, and so he implemented a lot of that into this Doctor Strange movie, and that's what I love. Before going into this movie, I did not know that Wanda was the villain. I thought her and Doctor Strange were teaming up to defeat some big bad guy, but I'm watching the movie and I'm like, okay, Wanda's the bad guy. And I really liked that. The pacing in the movie was a bit interesting, I gotta admit. Like at the beginning of the movie, I feel like things were moving a little bit too fast, but as we like really got into the plot, I think it solidified itself and started to balance itself out and have good pacing. But at the beginning, I feel like it was kind of rushed because spoilers, by the way, I always forget to tell you guys before I start the review, but spoilers. Well, should I do spoilers? I don't know. I already spoiled Wanda's the villain. We're gonna do spoilers. It's gonna happen. Spoiler review. So in the beginning, America Chavez, she shows up, and then she tells Stephen Strange that, hey, they're chasing the monsters, are chasing me down. And then Doctor Strange, he goes to visit Wanda, and he's like, yo, help me out. Wanda, she's gotten so good at her powers that she can make fake stuff look and smell and sound real, because before when she created stuff, I guess it looked real, but like you can like the magic people could tell that it wasn't really real. It was a little fake. But now she's gotten very good at her powers, so now her whole plan, she's like, I'm glad you've come to me for help, but my whole plan is like, hey, I'm trying to capture America, because America Chavez, she got this power where she can go into multiverses, and Wanda wants to go into another multiverse where she has children, and she can kill off the Wanda in that universe and become the mother, because she wants to be a mom. Her whole thing in the movie was I'm not evil, I'm just a mother. And hey, all power to you, Wanda. And she went through everything to try to get her plan done. I want to talk about my favorite part of the movie real quick, when she fought against the Illuminati. So there's this one part of the movie, Doctor Strange, he gets they're stuck on this other multiverse of Earth, and they're in New York. Doctor Strange of their universe died, right? And so the Doctor Strange of that universe created this thing called the Illuminati, and it's like the strongest heroes all over their respective universe. They got Captain Marvel, Jim from The Office. Yeah, Jim is a Marvel superhero now. Paper salesman turned superhero. I loved that John Krasinski was in this movie. Who else was on there? I said Captain Marvel. Oh yes, Captain Britain was on there. And Professor X. Oh, and Black Bolt. Yeah, Black Bolt and Professor X. I was surprised to see Professor X. I was like, yeah, X-Men. Hell yeah. So they come in here and they're putting Doctor Strange on trial because Doctor Strange is the most dangerous person across every multiverse. Doctor Strange is always the guy who is responsible for all the bad stuff that's going to happen in the universe. And so eventually Wanda, there's this thing called dreamscaping. I thought that was a pretty cool concept in the movie where you can like use the Darkhold to project your mind into the mind of your doppelganger in another universe, and you can take over their mind and control your doppelganger from afar. It's kind of like a force projection in Star Wars, but like different. Anyway, she dreamscapes and then she goes up to the Illuminati. And so a couple scenes earlier, they show Black Bolt and his power, because I know like from the comics, he opens his mouth and speaks, and like this loud sound wave comes, blasts you in the face, and you explode. So in my mind, I'm like, Wanda, what are you gonna do against that? You can't beat Black Bolt. She comes in here and she changes Black Bolt's like body so that his mouth is just flat, like a Funko Pop, He has no mouth. And so then he tries to speak to use his powers. He blows up his brain from inside of his own body. Wild. Her next kill, who was next? Oh yeah, she turned Jim into a bag of spaghetti. That was wild. I think Captain Britain's was the worst. She really disrespected Captain Britain. Captain Britain tossed her shield at Wanda. Wanda was like, nope, tossed the shield back, chopped her in half, and the camera the camera movements in this movie, immaculate, by the way. The camera like panned in a way so that it showed like Captain Britain's point of view and her like head just like falling down because she just got chopped in half because the shield, it's crazy. I really like that because it's a freaking vibranium shield, and in all the rest of the movies people get hit with the shield and they just like get bonked around like it's like a freaking play toy. But no, she got hit with the shield and she got chopped in half. That's crazy. And Captain Marvel got crushed by rocks. Wild, am I right? One of two deaths in this movie, crushed by rocks. I don't get that. You're a superhero. How are you gonna die by a rock? Like, as a superhero, why are you dying by getting crushed by rubble? That's like dumb. Come on, writers, figure out something better. But yeah, that was my favorite scene in the movie. And then the whole movie element, they was running through like this little dark corridor looking thing, and then like the doors, they're trying to shut the doors behind them so that Wanda can't catch them. But Wanda's like limping through the dark hallway with like red eyes. It's really cool. It's like, I want to compare it to Darth Vader's hallway scene, but like it's nothing like that. But like, it's a dark hallway and she's limping like a zombie and her eyes are red because like Scarlet Witch, crazy, right? She's limping down the dark hallway like a zombie and the doors are closed, and then she's like blasting the doors open. She's like, it's really cool. It's like a little horror movie. I really enjoyed that part. That was my favorite little part of the movie. But yeah, it was cool. I'm glad that we got to see Doctor Strange character progression, and like the whole theme of the movie, like people were asking like, yo, Steven, are you happy? And like he's saying yeah, but like he's not. And like the whole theme of the movie was like him coming to grips with himself and learning how to be Doctor Strange and be happy without being with the love of his life. And then by the end of the movie, he like finds out, he finds true happiness in helping America Chavez free herself from the shackles of the Scarlet Witch. And I thought it was really cool to have, just a lot of character development. And I liked how this movie wasn't like actively trying to set up another film. Cause like at the end of Civil War, we see that the superheroes get broken out of prison to set up the next film where they're all together. At the end of Far From Home, Peter's identity gets revealed to the world to set up the next film. At the end of Endgame, Thor goes with the Guardians of the Galaxy to set up their two next films. But this, yeah, in the end credit scene, it sets up a new movie. But, like in the actual movie itself, there wasn't an active setup of a new movie. It was just a story about Doctor Strange in America trying to figure out themselves and become better characters. And I love the character arc that they went on. Last thing I want to touch on is Wanda's character arc. I didn't feel like it really came to like a concrete sort of ending, you know, like, yeah, because I mean, when Professor X went into her mind, it like showed how Wanda was still in there, but Scarlet Witch had like taken over, but Wanda was still in there, and he tried to save Wanda. But like, I feel like we should have gotten more of that. Like, why couldn't Wanda actively fight back more? Why wasn't it like a battle of the mind? Like, I wanted Wanda to come and take over and fight back against the Scarlet Witch, but no. At the end of the movie, the Scarlet Witch, she makes a portal to a different universe, and then Wanda's kids in another dimension see her about to kill their mom from their actual mom. It's multiverse stuff. You get the gist. They saw her as a monster, and then she's like, you know, this is bad. And you can, like, by her facial expressions, you can tell she's like, yo, I can't be doing this no more. I gotta like make a change in my life or whatever. So she destroys the Darkhold in all of the multiverses everywhere, and she gets crushed by rubble. And I just feel like that wasn't a fitting conclusion to her arc. She needed more than that, you know? Like, we need Wanda back. We need some Wanda. It was just Scarlet Witch the whole time. Like, I want justice for Wanda. I want Wanda to be happy again, because obviously she's depressed. She had to kill her husband. Then she created a fake world with a fake husband, fake children. And then she had to delete that fake world with her fake husband and children. And she like fell in love with it. And she had to watch her children die, basically, watch her husband die again. And she's been through a whole lot, and I just want Wanda to be happy, but she's taken over by Scarlet Witch, and now presumably she's dead because a freaking rock fell on her head. It's stupid. As a superhero, why are you dying by falling rubble? It makes no sense. You have superpowers. Anyway, I don't think it was a fitting ending for her character. I did not like how they ended her character arc. I could have done better writing. Marvel, hire me. I direct and write movies. You know, I'm King freaking Bean, bro. Just come and hire me. Anyway, you know, the movie was good. Marvel horror movie. I loved it. I would give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I do highly recommend that everyone go watch the movie, because, you know, it was a different type of movie, because Sam Raimi is just a freaking genius, bro. Oh, and speaking of the genius of Sam Raimi, this will be the last thing I talk about, promise. Like, stay for this part, because it's really good. Anyway, okay, Sam Raimi, he directed this movie called The Evil Dead. You know, he's a horror movie guy. He makes horror movies. He made a movie called The Evil Dead, right? The guy that starred in the movie, his name is Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell was in Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness as Pizza Papa, right? Doctor Strange puts this spell on him and like makes him punch himself. And then in the second post-credit scene, we see that, because the spell lasted for 3 weeks, we see the spell wearing off, and Bruce Campbell, he like looks at the screen, breaks the fourth wall, and he's like, hey, it's over. And then the movie ends. I just thought that was really cool, because Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, you know, The Evil Dead. You know, I'm a movie geek, I know. Anyway, if you're still here, thank you for watching the video. Please let me know in the comments, what was your favorite part of the movie? What did you love? What did you hate? Give it rated out of 10, you know, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, please drop a like, please subscribe, please turn on the post notifications, you know, follow my socials. I'm about to end school. I'm about to graduate high school. Hey, so I will be streaming again soon as the summer starts. At least I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start streaming again soon. Follow my socials. Please follow my Twitter. I'm so funny. I mean, I think I'm funny. Hopefully you guys think I'm funny, you know. Follow my Twitter. It's just follow me on Twitter, please. Okay, please. I would appreciate it. Okay. Graduation gift. Follow me on Twitter. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Have a fantastic day. Peace out. Love you. Bye. I love you in every universe. Okay. Bye. Peace. Yeah. Love you. Bye. Okay.